Hello, folks. Welcome back to VoD Review. And this is a VoD review that I'm unfortunately not going to take that much joy in, as I get to watch TL get 2-0'd by the Flying Oysters when I was actually pretty confident that TL would walk away with this series in a 2-0 or 2-1 fashion. So curious to see what ended up happening in this one. That said, thanks so much for tuning in. As always, likes, comments, subs help the channel out a lot. Follow me everywhere at CubbyXX, including on Twitch, where I stream these live. Let's dive on in. Yes, Oysters, Giga Chad for sure. All right, game 1 draft. Skarna Zyra Yone. Callista Rumble Varus. Starting to see Skarner on more blue side bans for teams that don't love or want to really prioritize Skarner. But overall on draft, Talia Kaisa. I don't mind this core. Take the Ezreal and the Azir into the Talia, so able to create some space / be mobile, and the Vi is going to bring the lockdown, but have some ways to play defense against it. Definitely have a range advantage into the Kaisa. Xin, we like Xin here. Jax not, Leona Poppy. Definitely potentially setting up Rakan. At least with the Poppy ban. I think Poppy ban is very much warranted here. Ends up being Cassante, though. And Impact ends up going Gwen. I think Renekton's also an option here. I would not have minded, actually. We aren't seeing a lot of Renekton right now. Just think, like, Renekton combos well with this. And is a bridge for this, because this is, like, your big late carry. So for me, it's like we're overdosing on magic damage. Yeah. And then Cow comes in. I think Cow is good this game. Like in the Vitalia, it's a wee bit of a pain, but you have ways to play with the rest of your comp and kind of fuck with Rakan. Gwen is good this game, but I don't think it's good with the rest of TL's drafts. Again, I think they overdose on magic damage. Like for me, it's just you pick Renekton here. I like Renekton to the Cassante. I have a lot of faith in Impact in that matchup, too. Again, talked about this in another review. APA is doing this on Talia. I like it a lot. I think it's really good tech. No green tree for Impact. No free boots either. And that's Conqueror for Ezreal. I think Conqueror's fine here. Like, you outrange a lot. A Lethal Tempo also would have been fine, but... yeah. Azir should never have been picked into a blind Talia. I think Azir isn't the best in the Talia, but I think it's fine. Like, you win the matchup later on. And if you know that the Vi is coming, which they are giving, then it gives you a way to play out of the Talia Vi combo. I liked the Gwen in isolation against CFO's comp, but I think that Gwen, you have too much magic damage. And you don't need like more damage this game when you have Kaisa. I would have preferred Renekton to be a bridge. And I like the Renekton to the Cassante matchup. That's an execute? Yeah. That sucks. I mean, Yawn E's here. Like, obviously he's trying to eat a dodge, but... I mean, I will say that if Yawn flashes... Oh, he E'd. I mean, if he skills W and W flashes here, then he gets 2 kills. Or like if he hits the W, you can guarantee it with W flash, but that would have been big. Yeah, but he was in E animation, so he didn't auto. Because the E animation locks you out, so that was an oopsie. Humpty's clear is slow? This man's about to get potentially double crabbed. Yes, might. Alright, this is fine. Was Ornn banned? If so, Maokai top? I don't love Maokai into Cassante. Ooh. I missed the Q. Nice sidestep from Hong Q. Because if APA hits that Q, like, he actually gets the flash out of his ear. So APA definitely flipping it here a little bit. But that's just a bad Q. Like, if he hits that Q, he gets a zero flash. Oopsie. Nice that Impact is at least up. Like, he's playing out the lane well. You kind of murder Cassante. Cassante has to kill you at the level 6 window. Impact does need the base, and he wants to go Riftmaker first. But I know that Surdy stacks AP. So, like... Nice. Alright, actually decent try on the setup here for TL. They had Rakan up here. So they just... It's 2 for 1. It's fine. I don't think they exactly want to fight here. Like, because they don't want Cassante 6. So I think this is all okay. So gonna drop Drake. Take red. Yeah, it's not terrible. You just can't dive Cassante in this scenario. Oh no. Cheers, Carberson. What's up, Degon? Well, that's not good. Oh, Inside on Esports. What's up? Thanks for the red. I appreciate it, guys. Hope it was a good episode of Power Spike. I'm watching a tragedy on my screen, unfortunately. I mean, there's so much wrong with this. Like, I mean, first off, the E from APA is bad.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Elfen Light. What's up? Like the E, A, it gets nothing off the Cassante. Again, like, you have 2 ways to get Cassante stumped up. If he W's through it, he's going to eat it. If he E's through it, he's going to eat it. So that's, like, completely off. And then rest plays, like, the flash R on the APA is good with Kaiwing. Like, don't get me wrong, that's good, but this E is really bad from APA. The fact that he's the one with aggro. Again, like, if Vi picks up aggro and blows her load, even, like, it's thrown on the double unstoppable too, which is also bad. It's like both the Q and the R were used on the unstoppable. Which I know there's a window where if the W doesn't come out, then you can get both. But, like, sheesh. I mean, like, the reaction's not, like, all this is just bad. Again, I don't hate the dive. I think the dive is okay. It's not easy to dive a Cassante, but this is somewhat doable. But it's, like, executed brutally. Like, everything here is bad. Oh, Really ugly. It's like even this is fine. Good play. Good play. Okay, good recovery, but still not good. Impact's got to go bot now. He's going to lose some for that. Impact should have taken it first. I think if Umti is going to QR, it's nice if Umti actually takes it because he can just kind of like hold it / walk out. It's actually I don't think you want the Gwen to take it. I think Gwen's the last person you want to take it. She needs like the longest fight to get all of her cooldowns off. It's not terrible if APA takes it, like if he hit his shit, because then he's ranged and can use everything and walk out. But like how he walked and obviously how Rest played it was really good. Rest played that well. We'll give credit to Rest, but still that was ugly. It's 2-1 grubs for TL again. At least with this rotation, Impact was able to hold this TP, so both top laners could join.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Aston, thanks for the follow. And APA was hiding to make sure he doesn't lose any more of his health bar, but they have to connect with him. Okay, so they're gonna try and connect. I actually would not have hated the fight here for TL. Because Impact's on Riftmaker. But I think that, again, like Core and Yawn, I actually don't love what Core and Yawn do here. Again, I think that if you're going to commit the TP from Impact, like, he has Riftmaker, and Cassante matches the TP with like before base, so you have item advantage. And for me, like, Azir with this build really doesn't matter. I think this is actually a really winning fight for TL, and Core and Yawn going on Honku is bad. So I think it like totally took out any potential for TL to find a fight that is actually decent for them here. So Core's going to R flash onto the Azir and try and lock him up here. But he shorts it. And then Yawn doesn't want to burn R to go through. And that's a lot gone. I don't think they need to find the like. If you got Azir to EQ away and held R as core, you might be able to actually join a fight if you E through two teammates or like push him up through top. UI got better. Oh, that's compared to the old one or the day one. I still like the old. It's better, but I still am not a fan. Yeah, I mean, day one was awful. Yeah, again, like I don't mind the fight here for TL. You have Kaisa on Kraken, you have Gwen on Rift, and you have like the Vi, Talia, Rakan, like point and click go. They should be able to delete someone. I think that going on Azir was the mistake here. I actually think that if TL ignored Azir, like they could track Azir throughout the fight. If they ignored it and just played this out kind of 5v4, again, I don't think Azir matters this fight. Like, this is so much less useful than what Talia is going to bring to the table. Especially if you're playing the fight like away from Azir and he has to chase you throughout it. I don't know. I think that if TL like played hard for the fight, again, you have a Gwen TPing with a Riftmaker. You have a Kraken Slayer. There are no items completed on the enemy team. This is a good fight for TL. And they just don't they don't take it because of that play from Core. I don't agree with that. Oh. Really bad. Really bad. All right, Drake goes to CFO. So you got first two Drakes, and then I think Grubs are split. Nice. I mean, guys. Like, Umpty should be able to do this. They're on Dragon, right? Just give ourselves some more info. Also, I mean, if he just shorts the queue to get out of here, I think he's fine. Just short it. Because at least then, like, you can't... Yeah. Like, if Kaiwing has to, like, flash the combo, then at least you don't get pushed in. I think he still dies. But still poor. Again, I think that he should be able to get away. Like, he should be able to do that, right? They're on Drake. He's taking wraps. Like, this is fine. But it's not fine. Ezreal definitely has more value playing defense here than the Kai'Sa does. Like, again, Ezreal just gets to play with range. I understand the vibe Talia combo, but I really like these Azir Ezreal combos that we're seeing to deal with Vi. It just makes Vi's life so fucking hard. It's why I kind of wanted Renekton this game. Because I think Renekton is like a nice bridge for the Kai'Sa, and you're not overdosing on magic damage. I think the builds that the Oysters went for here are really smart. Like, Treads feels so good this game. I mean, Umpty's entire, like, Umpty's off the death, too, is not hovering the play. Again, like, when Alistar Ezreal cross here, and, like, Umpty's on the other side, he doesn't respond. There's no TP from Impact. I think a TP from Impact might have been okay, but obviously there's pulling out. It is a lot burned from the Oysters to just get one. I think that Yawn coming down to answer, though, is actually an oopsie, and he should just, like, death push mid. Because at least you get to play out two lanes then. So, like, if Yawn's coming down here and there's a TP from Impact, I mean, it's not brutal. Rest just got his TP up. It's not up yet, by the way. Because of the runes taken. Like, again, Impact and Rest, their TPs aren't synced. Impact has his sooner. He took that that rune. The, what is it, like, summoning... Fucking insight rune. Yeah, they actually could add numbers here. If Gwen TPs and gets here on time, it's actually not bad. I mean, like, you want Gwen to be in the 1v1, but again, Rest can't join. And if Kai'Sa comes in over the top, like, it's really not bad. No, it's just not a sync call. Again, if you think that Cassante can match, then it's, like, not as worth. But, like, Cassante, again, cannot TP here. I think Gwen being here... Like, Gwen likes being in this 1v1, right? Like, Gwen's going to win that all game. Like, the window where you can win as Cassante is pretty much gone. But Kai'Sa mid option over the Gwen TP? I do too. I think you just play out two. Like, the fact that you only lost one and that much was burned is actually not bad at all for TL. If you get the Kai'Sa just a little bit of something, I think it's fine. So actually, I like the setup from TL. They play to connect with impact. They do a nice job at drawing their lines. And Kaiwing comboing core is kind of a waste. APA was the one who was bot. So he TP's mid. And again, where's the wall? Yo. Can't we just wall? Like, wall? Oh, I'm blind. Never mind. This is still fun. This is a decent setup from TL. They pulled all the way off Rift for this, though. Where was Rift? Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is good. I think Kaiwing, like, trying to play through there was an oops. Obviously, the Talia was bot, the TP, and, like, the angle was nice, but maybe that's one where the Oysters, like, try and attack through the top tri-brush instead of trying to wrap around. You don't know where Talia is going to TP, so... But Talia was down wall, so, like, in theory... Fight could have been playable for them. Like, they're decently strong right now. I really don't like the Azir build. I guess he does need... Like, he goes... That's a really early Seekers... It takes away the option from the Vial. I'm a little bit surprised about that, though. I feel like as Azir, we're just signing up to do no damage this game. It's where the Lethal Tempo like actually does kind of work overtime. You're not gonna get if you're gonna delay Nashers by this much, you're just not go Nashers. All right, so it's third Drake. I mean, again, like core gets chunked out. Bit of a blower. I mean, I like how the Oysters played this. I feel like the solution for TL was to actually push bot. Yeah, I think this wave TL needs to push bot. Like if Umti runs down, they can drop mid or like catch mid and then reconnect with Kaisa. But if Ezreal's here, like playing out this bot wave, this is the timer. Because I guess they don't know that Azir and Cassante just based. But I feel like helping APA with that bot wave is the move. And then after that, you can bring it up. Not just because of the overlay. What's up, Bonk? What's up, Steven Nader? Yeah, there are a couple missed opportunities here from TL. I actually wish TL played more aggro, and the one aggro play they made was just like the dive was just awful. Because now, again, like core's chunked, and your path to play this out is like, you have to try and play out through bot if you want to have a chance of contesting this, but they never do. So I feel like TL's or APA is like dropping too much here. Yeah. And like because they drop too much, it just ends up being a sack. And the wall was bad. Like they just didn't want the fight. Oh, that's a bummer. At least they trade out for bot outer, but still, that's soul point. That's bad. I think Chemsoul is pretty valuable this game too. Yeah, Chemsoul like game to game has value. Getting the tenacity here is like, it's not super useful. They at least have some shields. Get buffed up. Not the best draw, but it's not like it doesn't have any value. Like Cassante gets a lot of value out of it. Like because the ease and then the Kanik Rookernan is always bigger. We don't like Umpty on Vi. I feel like there are a lot of junglers in this tournament. We're just seeing Sedge and Malachi taken away, which is kind of funny. Umpty's definitely one of them. Doing the same to Peanut, a couple of the series that we've had. At this point, playing the 3 lanes is really nice for the Azir, who's like pretty far ahead of APA after that sequence when APA dropped a lot bot to try and support the Dragon take, which just never happened. What's up, PP Doc? I got lost. Sorry. This happens sometimes. I know we got some new viewers from the Insight on Esports raid. Okay. Wow, they're not playing for the Otacon? Like, APA is just top? Oh. I didn't like the Gwen pick this game. I would have much rather had Renekton. I think Renekton acts as a bridge, plays really well with Talia Kaisa, and like actually can play into Azir Ezreal. Like your earlier spike is much better, and I don't think you're outscaling the Azir Ezreal, which is showing on 1-2. I just think Gwen puts you in too much magic damage and too reliant on playing sides, which is not TL's game. The doggo for tournament MVP, that just makes me wince, man. Just thinking of that makes me wince. I mean, what the fuck happened here, man? Oh no. Oh, it's a Greek tragedy. Oh no, Impact is on fucking midwave too. Oh, well played, Kaiwing. Yawn? Yawn, my goat? Good save from Yawn. Yawn is a really nice fight. I don't think it's the hardest fight for Yawn. Like, outside of dodging that Q. Yeah, he played this really well. Okay, so TL kind of able to save this. Oh, Yawn's still dead. Good try, honestly. Impact's still dead. Okay, never mind, it's bad. See what Impact's fight was like. The fact that Azir got out of this is pretty wild. Ooh. Yeah, after that, Impact. He's got to get away from Zen. Maybe if he eased down. No, it's just not. No fucking way. Wow, that's a really good Seekers from the Azir. If that R is better than Impact gets it. Lower. APA's DP definitely put him in a tough spot too. Man, tough fight. Who's the best NA jungler? It's always been Inspired. If Inspired's in the region, my answer's Inspired. I don't know, man. Like, the trap's not even... I think the trap idea is decent. They needed time to get it going, but... There was no ward to, like, protect this from Umpty. It's quite the flip. You get Yuji, man. That's what they should do. Wait. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I saw something happen. Yeah, I mean, that led to Kemsol. That's brutal. I guess I didn't realize that. What was the timing of this? Sorry. Ouch. So, like, this all happened 30 seconds before Kemsol? Wow. I mean, I feel like TL thought they were out of this game. Like, with some of the plays they made when it was actually kind of a close game. Or, again, like, the not fighting when Gwen had Riftmaker and Kai'Sa had Kraken was the big oops for me. Like, around second Grubs, when they just, like, got nothing out of his... Like, they killed Azir. Or they didn't even kill Azir in the end. They went on Azir instead of, like, committing to the 5v4 where Azir would have, like, been disconnected with his team. I think that's the big mistake for me. If you have Gwen TPing in, like, with a Riftmaker against Cassante that didn't have an item, and you have Kraken, like, Yawn and Impact were the only two people in the game to have completed items, and they just FF the fight by going on Azir. Really bad. Like, they could have ignored Azir and taken a fight where he's disconnected. Now this game's hard. You get Yuji or you go get contracts, I still think. I think those two players like fit this team well. I don't think Yuji is the best fit, but I think they could find a way to play with Yuji. Just like sacks a lot more than Yuji's willing to sack. And the style that is playing for most of the games is not the style that Yuji wants to play. I feel like contracts could fit that role a little bit better. Or like River, but I don't think River's leaving 100 Thieves. You'd have to pay a lot for that. Like, if you're done with the jungle, then that's the move you make. For me. Just go get Yuji. He's probably the cheapest, and, like, he's a really fucking good player. Yuji would be an import, too. No, Yuji's technically an import, too, or else he would have been on Dig or DSG. Damn, we really art Alistar? Like, really? Oh, it's really unplayable if we're gonna R Alistar. And that, like, because again, the Talia Kai'Sa at this point are outranged. Like, Ezreal's a problem. All right. Damn, Impact got ragdolled around pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like, the first engage just wasn't great. Like, Yawn can't step forward with the R he took in. Oh, wait, he didn't R. APA's down 3 levels. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, again, I think this game, it gets easier if you pick Renekton topside, and, like, that's the bridge. Kai'Sa tries to break her damage later on. It was really only Vi that could, like, go in and tank and actually buy space for everything else. I think it's hard. All right, next game. Corki first pick. Ban MF this time. Still Skarner ban. And then Callista and Varus both ban. Interesting. So this is flexible, for sure. I think they're going to assume this is Triss mid. It's the Zig Sedge. Yone, Jax, Poppy taken. And look, like I don't think this draft is like terrible for TL until GP gets locked in. GP makes this game so fucking hard for me. Like GP absolutely just feasts this team. Oh, he just feasts upon this team. Wait, I don't know. Is this not the actual draft? Or they put Ziggs bot. Ah. Ah. I mean, this is interesting. I will say that they decided to not ban Yone this time, and playing Ziggs in the Yone is quite hard. So I know that people will be like, oh my god, APA is not on Ziggs, like, throw a fit, but this matchup's hard. I think this setup is actually much better for TL. I know that you'd rather have APA on Ziggs, but this is the better setup. Okay, so Yon wasn't a good Ziggs. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just put Yon mid. I mean, that's... I think the team would rather do this. Damn, we're still playing both top laners both games. Interesting. Hambach for TL would be an idea. I think Hambach's really good, actually. But again, I would just go Yuji. Oh, we missed the caddy. All right, so it's a little bit of tough sledding. I just think the GP pick was really, really, really good. I don't know if they were expecting this. This guy played GP. First GP game. Okay, so he plays some GP. GP is so good this draft, guys. Like, GP loves his life this game. I also like the fact that Oysters took the Sej Maokai handshake, because it definitely hits Umti's pool for next game. I want with Fearless, by the way, I want you to be able to decide who plays after the draft. I would love that. If we're going to do Fearless, I think that would make League way more fun. Okay, so we're going to rotate up. I think Jax has the TP for this one. All right, that's nice. Sakura was able to dip under mid and get this. Wait, he's spotted? That's crazy. So they lose all... They got it. That's really big. That's really, really big for TL. Nice from Honkyu. It's kind of weird at the moment. I think this is actually okay for CFO, like the Oysters. Like, getting Ziggs ahead is fine, but the GP is going to murder Jax. We've been splitting XP here for a while. And like, GP already murders Jax in this matchup. And guys, if Top Esports, if they win, TL's in. Yeah, I mean, K-Corp's definitely put on better games than TL from what we've seen so far. I think that's fair. I thought TL played K-Corp all right, but K-Corp had put up better maps than TL for sure. I just, like, with this game, surprised they never played towards, like, and GP kind of holds / freezes the wave. I am surprised that they never really played towards. What did I just watch from Umti, man? We're trying so fucking hard here for what? Like, just Q his ass. Like, what is this? Q his ass. Q him. I don't care if he fall. Like, oh my god. Like, we're just trying so fucking hard. Yes, he Q'd his ass. Is APA? Okay. APA's W is bad here, by the way. Like, what are we Wing? If he has W up, he gets to chase Yone afterwards. I don't think he has to W away from, like... We're Wing to what? Create space from Leo? Leo doesn't want to go for you here. She definitely wants to play for front line. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's huge. TL lost this game? I do think that GP is like Thanos later. I really do. Like, the scaling on CFO's comp is good. Don't get me wrong. But this is a pretty game-winning fight here because TL gets 6 grubs off this now. Oh, they didn't take the grubs. They want the trick? Wait. Was Umti not healthy enough to take grubs? Bro, I think Umti made an oopsie here again, by the way. So, Umti's low here. Like, don't get me wrong. Can't we just jungle privilege, Gromp, and then come back and take a grub or two? Because, again, they're at 3 grubs right now. Like, 1 grub's really big. I feel like that would make him the Jameis Winston, PP Dog. Which at this point actually isn't the worst comparison, sadly. Oh no. Plays the same chaotic style every game, you know? We take the flips. But I think people have had more fun watching Jameis Winston and Umti, sadly. I enjoyed Umti's run in LCK where he was like a jungler that would be in and out of bottom teams, like would win some games. Ah. So this is the incident? Ouch. All right, that's not good. Not much to talk about there. That's just not good. Take the wave. Take the wave. Okay. I mean, if you take the wave, I think that you... Like, we're pulling off Umpty. We're pulling off potentially getting 6 grubs for this. Why? It could have been 5 grubs plus 6 wave. I mean, again, I think GP is really, really, really good in this draft. It's really good in this draft. Oh, that's bad. I think APA had to play north of the roots. And then Flash. I'm trying to see if Umpty... Yeah, I mean, Umpty could have been here. He's on blue buff right now. And playing... Like, But they saw grubs being taken by Maokai. So, again, like, that... I think it's warranted to say that Umpty could have walked up to cover. Or to see if this was going on. Okay, nice. He wants a Heartsteel proc for sure. Yeah, Heartsteel. All right, I mean, they still have to send a lot to the GP. Again, GP is really good this game. It looks like it's going to be like a Bruiser GP. Is it Shojin next? I would like it. I think it's based. The Zeb was disrespectful. I mean... so it's W to try and dodge out on the Leo R. That's bad. Well, no other way to put this. I mean, it really feels like... Like, GP Maokai slows this game down a lot. If the game gets slow, I think Trist really benefits. Like, Trist late in this game should be pretty safe. I think it's pretty easy to play. Alright, it's a good play from TL. But still, like, Dragon's being taken because they lost core. They can't contest it, so they have to do some other shit. They don't get anything still. So, like, it's not even that's that great. You can't remember a time where core and empty have, like, actually synced up. Yeah. I think the other thing, too, like... I could argue that for TL, they actually want the sideline matchup to be Jax into Yone, and then Corki in the GP. I feel like Corki might be able to contest a little bit more, just given barrel contest, but Driver is so far ahead that, like, this game, again, just gets really hard. Like, GP really fucks this game. GP pick was really good. Like, it's low damage with short range AD. Like, everyone plays in the GP's range. And, like, everyone's pretty immobile. You just abuse Jax, Sejuani, and Poppy as champions. No, they definitely didn't do well rotating Ziggs for towers, but they had a chance to get 5 grubs for sure, and they went for plays instead. And again, like, the game does stall out. It's hard to rotate into the wave clear of a GP. Like, Yone in a side lane is really safe. Even if, you know, you're not the safest spot, you just E and kill a wave and then E back. It's dumb. Nice. But still, like, both your... I mean, your map's on fire for this. And GP plays defense. So again, like, 3 lanes actually got farmed there from the Oysters. Two separate LCP top laners duel against Impact on the same series. I know, like, One Jung was one of the better top laners in that league too, and he won LPL. I mean, we have Umti and Core kind of synced here. Don't know where TL's win con is. The win con's passed. Can we go on Doggo? Like, even this is bad from Umti. Like, Doggo has to W over. You can react R. Like, obviously Doggo can buffer, but you can also cancel if it's in midair. Which is pretty easy to do with Sedge. Like, even if they're on the other side of the wall, Core could flash follow, and that's actually a real play. At least they got the chunk, but, like, they don't walk down the dragon. Like, they want the kill. I don't like this. Oh, no. Like, broskies, we can take dragon. I mean, again, guys, like, we just sent Doggo back to base. Why aren't we walking at dragon? Why isn't this mid-wave in the dragon? Are we scared of the Otacon rush, like, without Triss? Because I'm not. All right. Let's see.
Holy shit, he's hot.
Damn, hybrid BDP with the gifted subs. That's very nice. Thanks for the gifts. What's up, RJS? PBNet. Yeah, well, that's really nice.
Holy shit, he's hot.
Man. The flash from Yone actually bought him a lot of time. And then again, Impact just gets murked by this GP. And Triss got reset. Impact dies. Again, guys, this fight's not necessary. You're down. Ziggs and Sejal used it to force Triss off. Kill midwave. Take dragon. I'm really, really shocked and surprised that, like, TL... Like, this is where TL is usually good. I'm really surprised it got this bloodthirsty. And, like, just didn't play it well. If APA does get locked up, the Yone does die, by the way. And this play is, like, not there. I don't think 100 Thieves benefits a ton more from international experience, by the way. I mean, it'd be nice for Sniper, but, like, I don't think that's the better for the region argument. I don't know if it's there or not. Like, everyone wants a boot camp anyway, so. Everyone's here, like, practicing and scrimming. I think 100 Thieves and Lion are the only teams that are not in Korea, but 100 Thieves went before Split 1. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, it's kind of a horror. The fact that found Yone is, like, actually not bad. I mean, this fight's actually acceptable. Oh, never mind. Oh. I mean, if APA doesn't get caught here again, it's Dragon. Like, Dragon's in the cards, but it's not anymore. Oh, no. It's a horror. Yon's HP went to Dragon this fight. And GP ult. He had to walk through it all. I mean, I can't even say Doggo went off here. This is a good fight for TL, unironically. After everyone eats Maokai ult. I will say the mini wall made it harder to tank Maokai ult for sure, but still not great. Did Umti cancel an auto here to throw R? Oh, just... Again, the fact that R finds Yone and Jax is in here, it's fine. I was trying. What's up, Mike J. Anderson? Good to see you. It's like, again, this fight's not terrible. Just the back half's terrible. Like, isolating Kaiwing here is fine. It's just that the one I get if APA if his health bar is preserved, it's actually winnable. Also, if Yon hit that Q. Yeah. PB Dog, thanks for the sub, man. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Really nice. Hybrid BDP with the 10. First time gift. That's very nice of you, Hybrid. This is the second game, yeah. There's something going on my screen that I want to see. It's bottom right. Yeah, he did go Shojin and Sterex. Nice. I mean, Trist is too big now, guys. Like, again, this comp late game is so good. It's just set up. It's just a firing range for Trist. It's pretty gross. I mean, again, Umti being here definitely opens up because he has to be the one that tanks the Maokai ult. And then Core wasn't able to tank it. Looks like but some creep block and Maokai roots got the best of them there. Oh, Driver with the 3-barrel. Yeah, and then GP Maokai just eats. Like, it's really hard to fight these guys later on with the amount of control they bring to the Rift, especially with, like, terrain. And Trist is, like, actually... If Trist gets to this state, like, 3 items plus, she's one of the safest carries in the game, wait. And you put, like, Maokai, Leona, GP around it, it's really hard. Yeah, this is a great draft for GP. GP ruined this draft for TL. Really good GP angle. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. Oh, nice. Nice to talk to agree here once for us. Oh, the lock screen maniac, man. Looks like me. Togo built different. And it's built like something alright. Nice TP here from the Yone. Yeah, damn. And then GP's just hunting Ziggs. Togo gets away. Yeah. Please, TS lose to CFO so TL can go home. I mean, from the looks of things, honestly, K-Corp, like, they lost to TL, but they put up better maps than TL for sure. So, yeah. All right, guys, that was pretty tough. All right. Thanks for joining for the VoD review, guys. The stream's going to keep on going, but I chop up my streams and put them on YouTube. So this is going to be the end of the YouTube VoD. Thanks so much for tuning in. Likes, comments, subs, help the channel out a lot. Follow me everywhere at CubbyXX, including Twitch, where I stream these live. Until the next one.